11-0 in the district. Cleveland drops to 15-13, 9-3 in district play. Congratulations, Coach Reuter and the Bears. We'll be talking with Jamarin Blair and Alexis Barnes for their interview here when we get a chance, either between games here or at halftime with Coach Reuter as well. Right now we're getting ready for the boys game that's out here. They're out here on the floor in front of us warming up. And while we're doing that, we're going to take one more break for you, and we'll return in 2 minutes here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. We're on our Southline Finance Between Game Show. Back in 2 minutes.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot, but how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
Point-wise, Mariah Person picked up 5. Madison Dasher had 8. Kara Williams ends the night with 3. Joy Douglas with 8. Bailey Anderson with 6. Brendan Grove with 4. Caitlin Goodman with 2 for a total of 36. They picked off 40 rebounds. Beat the Bears on the boards. 15 turnovers and 3 steals picked up with 4 assists for the Lady Raiders. As a team, they shot a very, very cold 20.8%. 20.8% for the game. 11 of 53. Oh, that's not good shooting. 3-point range, 3 of 18 for 16%. That's not any better. That's actually worse. And from the free throw line, 11 of 16 for 69%. You don't want to look at the Bears free throw shooting because it was horrible. For the Bears, they were led in scoring by 2 players in double figures. Anna Walker with 18, Jamarin Blair with 11, 5 from Kaylee Hughes, 2 from Anna Roberts, 3 from Hannah Lombard, 5 from Cameron Mayo, 9 from Alexis Barnes, 1 from Amelia Reuter, 1 from Jemiah Williams for a total of 55. Bears pulled down 37 rebounds. They had 9 turnovers, 7 steals, 3 blocks, 12 assists on 21 made baskets. As a team, Bears shot 42% from the line for the game. From 3-point range, a cool 4 of 18 for 22.2%. And to free throw line, 9 for 21. They missed 12 free throws for 42.9%. And I know Coach Reuter will be really, really harping on that in practice as we get ready. They will not play again until Saturday, so you can bet be a lot of free throws shot between now and Saturday's first game of the district tournament in the semifinals at Soddy Daisy. Bradley scored 8 points off the turnovers. Cleveland High 9 off turnovers. In the paint, the Bears picked up 32. That was a strong point for them. Walker and Barnes inside really doing the number there. Cleveland had 16 in the paint. Second chance points on 3 rebounds. 13 for Cleveland, 8 for the Bears. Bradley had 6 points off fast breaks. Cleveland did not score off a fast break. And off the bench, Bradley was 16 points and 6 for the Lady Raiders. The largest lead of the game was Bradley with 21-point lead with 12 seconds to go in the game. And the longest scoring run for the Bears was 10. For the longest scoring run for the Lady Raiders was 6 points. and Bradley had the lead the entire game. There was no change once they scored that first quick bucket on the opening tip into the hands of Lombard. She put up a nice easy two-pointer, a quick one, and it was that point on Barris all the way. They take it 55-36. Cleveland did close down within about 7 points there in the second half. But Bradley went on another little run and pushed the lead back up to a more comfortable double-digit lead, and it continued to pull away. We're getting ready for the boys' game coming up here not too long away. And while we're waiting for our interviews to come up, we're going to take one more break here on Mix 104.1 at 7 minutes to go here before the game starts. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back in 2.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
We're back here at Bradley Central High School, minutes away from the tip-off of the boys' game here, which will feature the Bears and the Raiders. The Bears coming in 16-8, 6-5 in district play. Cleveland High School 22-4, a great year, and 9-2 in district play. Cleveland's locked into second place when the district starts. They will not play until Saturday, the 7:30 game, the fourth game of the day, and that will be broadcast here on Mix 104.1. Bradley's does not yet know who they'll play because they're going to play the third, fourth, and fifth place seed. If they win tonight, their third, they'll play Thursday at 7:30. If they don't win tonight, they'll play Friday at 7:30. So there's the only thing we'll know in regard to that game there. Let's take a look at the starting lines for both teams before it gets too loud noise in here. For the Bears, Coach Chuck Clark. They will start number 00, Quante Berry, a freshman, a 6'3" freshman, averaging right at 13.5 points per game. Junior, Sailor Clark, 6'2", junior, averaging 7 points per game. Number 12, Trey Curry, a 6'4" sophomore, averaging 14 points per game. Number 20, senior, 6'4" senior, Tyler Ferguson, averaging 5.7. And also, number 23, Mason Rockwell, a 6'1" sophomore. He comes in averaging 8 points per game. These will be surface up lineups for those boys. For Cleveland, they will start number 3, senior Isaiah Johnson, along with number 5, senior Darius Howard. Number 10, junior Jacoby Wood. Number 11, sophomore Grant Hurst. And number 23, sophomore Clay McGowan for the Raiders of Coach Jason McCowan. He is McCowan. This is Clay McGowan with a G. He is the son of Amy Garen McGowan, who went into the Bad Hall of Fame earlier this year here at Bradley Central High School. So we're about 3 minutes or so away right now. Let's look at the history between these two teams. Coach Chuck Clark is 107-64 in his 6th season. Of course, Patrick Spangler and Drew German, a long-time assistant for him. It'll be his 172nd game. Bears as a team, historically 2,077 wins, 828 losses. So this is our 2,906 game in the history of basketball. Started in 1920, 1921. Coach Jason McGowan in his 12 seasons, 228 and 114. He has Reggie Tucker, Keith Elliott, Chuck Condo, and Dyron Pugh as assistants. This will be the 140th game between these two teams. The Bears lead the series 86 to 53. 86 to 53 Edge Bears in 139 games. This will be 140. Coach Clark is 5-7 against Cleveland, and Coach McCowan is 15-14 against Bradley. He's 8-9 against Kent, 6-6 against Coach Clark. Being joined here now by a couple of young ladies, and we'll turn their mics up so they can hear us here. Being joined by a sophomore, Jamarin Blair, and a junior, Alexis Barnes. And I'm going to let age take precedence here and start with Alexis, okay? That's okay, Jamarin. Alexis, tell us about your injury that you had. Let's turn around this way because we're on TV.
Okay.
Turn around this way a little bit. Are you still favoring your arm? And tell our listening also what happened to you on that.
I was playing at Saudi Daisy and a girl yanked on my arm and my fingers, my pinky finger and my ring finger went numb.
Yeah.
And I couldn't feel them for about 4 days. But me and Julie, our trainer, worked really hard and did a lot of therapy over those 4 days so I could play in these games.
Well, it seems to have turned out okay for it. You've had a good game tonight. I just looked at your numbers. You had 9 points, picked up a couple of fouls, had 2 rebounds there, and it looked like you felt comfortable with your arm. You went a lot to your right tonight. They won't give you that left-hand shot, will they?
No, they wouldn't give me the left-hand shot.
Well, Miss Blair, young sophomore, Jamarin, Murr, what are you going to call her? 11 points tonight, 5 rebounds. You get your share of those, and 3 steals to go with that. Pretty good game for the sophomore. I'm sure you know a lot of these girls on the team here that you played against tonight for Cleveland, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Some of them friends of yours, some of them not friends on the floor till the game's over, right? Well, we've closed out another unbeaten regular season here in the district play. Our first game is Saturday at 3 o'clock, early game. I guess you are looking forward to another district tournament, aren't you, Jamarin?
Sure, we're ready.
You're ready? Alexis? It was a good way to end the season with a big win. It turned out to be, 20 points or so?
19, I think.
19 points. You're right there. Good way to end it. Keep the record intact here. You're 30-0 at home now, 30 games in a row. 66 in a row in district play. That's your 9th straight win over the Lady Raiders. Pretty good night. We're going to let you guys go. We're getting ready for the tip-off, and this PA's going to round us out anyway, so we're going to let you go. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to Coach Lee at halftime.
Thank you.
That's sophomore Jamarin Blair and junior Alexis Barnes. They both had good games tonight. And right now we'll be having the starting lineups introduced. Let's go surfs up tip-off moment, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on Mix 104.1 in 1/2 minute.
Number 11, Grant Hurst. And number 23, Clay McCowan. Your head coach again, Jason McCowan. Assistant coaches, Reggie Tucker, Keith Elliott, Chuck Condo, and Dyron Pugh. And now it's time for your starting five for your Bradley Central Bears. At guard, 6-foot freshman, double zero, sophomore, number 12, Trey Curry. At guard, 6'5" sophomore, number 23, Mason Rockwell.
Tay Berry, number 5, a junior. Sailor Clark, number 12, a sophomore, Trey Curry. Number 20, senior, Tyler Persian. And number 23, a sophomore, Mason Rockwell for Bradley Central. So we're ready for the tip-off here. As we mentioned early on, if the Bears win, they'll be 3rd and play on Thursday. If they lose, their 5th will play Friday. Both games will be a 7:30 tip-off for Bradley. Cleveland's locked into 2nd place. They will play the late game Saturday at 7:30. That is a given. They do not know who their opponent will be. It could very well be the Bears again. It could be Walker Valley, because Walker Valley will be in the same bracket. They are in the same bracket with Cleveland right now. And here we go as Trey Curry's going to jump center with Darius Howard for Cleveland High School. Trey has about 3 or 4 inches on him, and we're ready to go here. Ball into the air, tipped easily into the Bear hands. Here is the boys game now, not Barrett's. Into the hands of Q, they call him, Quante Berry. His brother played at Cleveland High School before he transferred out. I believe he went up north to play with private academy. Here's Sailor Clark in 101 against Jacoby Wood into the corner. Q lost the handle on that, picks it up. It's a slapped away by Isaiah Johnson. It'll be back to Sailor Clark. Sailor's wearing a brace on his left shoulder again. He's had shoulder issues from football season on. Here's Trey Curry on the drive inside low for the basket shot. No good. Rebound cleared away for Cleveland High School by Darius Howard. And here comes Johnson all the way through. He goes sliding on his tail end there and kicks the ball off. Here's McCallum for a long three-pointer. Shot is good for Cleveland High School. First score of the game is a Cleveland Children three-pointer off the fingertips of Clay McGowan, a sophomore. 7:05 in the period. 3-0 Cleveland. Bears roll by 19 tonight. Finish another unbeaten season for the Bears and Coach Ruby. Riley on the right baseline with Mason Rothwell out top. Now to Curry on to Clark. Clark down low to Ferguson, has it knocked away. It's going to be grabbed back and saved by the Bears. Here's Quante Berry on the drive. Inside shot, good for two. Picked up a loose ball through his hustling. It's a 3-2 game. Ahead, they'll go down low. Here's Darius Howard. Turn around and a shot by Johnson, blocked by Slater behind, and he'll flip it back into Ferguson. And the foul on Cleveland. He called on Isaiah Johnson, his first, team first, in backcourt. Give the ball to the Bears. 6.5 to go in the period. 3-2 our score. Sailor Clark will inbounds to Quante Berry. And these guys are very familiar with each other. Here's Trey Cobb, or Trey Curry. He'll shoot a three. It is no good. Rebound to Cleveland. Taken away by Isaiah Johnson. He'll race down the floor. And back to Johnson on the return pass. He goes into the lane for the layup. Shot is good for two. Jacoby Wood fed him for a nice setup in the easy bucket. 5-2 Cleveland up by 3 at 6:04. You'll hear Coach Clark all night long right beside of us here. He's saying, run it, whatever it is. Roll it and run it. Once he puts some motion into the offense. Here's Tyler Ferguson out top. And here Quante will shoot a three-pointer. Shot short, no good. Rebound Cleveland. Pulled away by, that will be Grant Hurst. He wanted to shoot a three, couldn't do it. Hands it off instead to Darius Howard. Howard opens Jacoby Wood. He'll lose it out of bounds. Oh, tipped out by Clark, I guess. So at 5:40 to go in the period. 5-2 score. Cleveland by 3.
From the way it looks, I think they missed that one.
That's what I thought, and Coach Clark is expressing his displeasure. Inside low, shot up and good for Cleveland High School's Darius Howard. He's got 2, and it's a 7-2 game, Cleveland by 5. Trey Curry quickly into front court. He'll go straight to the hoop for a layup. Shot is up, no good. Gets his own board up and good for 2. He does follow his shots. Give him credit for that.
He does.
He's very good at that. 7-4 score, 5:15 to go in the first quarter play. Isaiah Johnson, right baseline, drives through. He's going to be fouled by Rothwell on the reach in. No. Going to call walking. I seen a foul. They seen walking. Turnover Cleveland.
We'll take that.
Yep. As we said in the earlier game, sometimes walking is caused by a foul. In that case, I thought it might have been, but the official didn't see it. Give the ball to the Bears, 7-4. They're trailing by 3. Jacoby. Quante Berry out front with the ball. He'll try to go, and it's off of Bradley. That time Jacoby Wood forced it. It's off the foot of Sailor Clark, and it'll be Cleveland ball at 4:54 in this period. 7-4 Raiders. And the house is nearly full. We could squeeze some folks in up high. We got them even sitting in the walkway right now, which is not too safe, but nobody's complaining yet. Jacoby Wood working one-on-one against Tyler Ferguson. Foul will be called on Ferguson. That's going to be Ferguson, his team first for the Bears. I watch you knocked off the floor there, Steve. 4:37 to go. Pass comes into Jacoby, on to McGowan, and there comes Isaiah Johnson. Curry shuts him down, will not let him drive. Then he goes around Curry, lays it up for 2, and it's a charge. Oh, that's 2 on Johnson. That's 2 big fouls on Isaiah Johnson. That's going to be 2. Both fouls for Cleveland are on Johnson. Here comes Curry going the other way. Will Johnson challenge him? No, Johnson not in the play here. Curry inside, lost the handle. Picked away by Johnson. Ahead he'll feed to Jacoby Wood for the layup. Shot is no good. He blew it. Rebound tipped out long in the corner. And a foul on Curry for the Bears. Trey Curry picks up his first, team second. Isaiah Johnson checks out for Cleveland real quickly, and Michael Dale will check in. Cleveland ball left baseline. Jacoby Wood will inbounds. Looking over the defense, comes in the lane out to McGowan on to Hurst. He'll shoot a long three. It is good for three. Deadly outside shooter. Cleveland has 2 3-pointers for Cleveland Utilities as a 10-4 game. Good buddy. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Rockwell lost it out of bounds. Bad pass to Tyler, didn't hit him in a good spot, and Mason couldn't control it out of bounds. Hits right on the sideline. In backcourt, McGowan inbounds to Wood with 3:53 to go in the first period. Play 10-4, Cleveland up by 6. They won the earlier game this year. Here's a long three again by Hurt. It's good again. You can't leave him open. You just can't do it. Cleveland won the first game with about, 20-point margin. Seems like I don't have it in front of here. Here's a drive inside by Berry. And a charge on Berry. Both teams playing out of control right now. Totally out of control.
They got to slow down.
Yeah, totally out of control. Ashton Boyd will check in for Mason Rockwell. And Cleveland ball in backcourt. McGowan inbounds to Wood.
You dig a deep hole like this, and it's going to be tough to come back.
Yep. You can't play the tempo that Cleveland wants to play. Got to play half-court offense. Jacoby Wood working to the left side with Boyd on him. There's a mismatch. Here's Hurst for another long three. Good again. He's hit 3 straight, and Cleveland Brady wants a timeout. And they want to score. Going to be a little butt chewing in the timeout circle. Timeout at 3:16 to go in the first. 16-4 as Cleveland's exploded over the Bears. Back in 1 minute on Mixware Games. It's supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
.16-4 score at 3:18 to go. Bradley ball in backcourt as Cleveland's Grant Hurst personally has hit 3 straight 3-points. He has 4 for the game. If my addition is correct. Here's a drive inside low by Ferguson for 2. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Going up again for 2. And it's another good thing he's good at. He follows his shot. 16-6 the lead at 10 now for the Raiders. Here's Jacoby Wood on the drive into the lane for the left shot. Is good. Bradley has no answer for the Cleveland speed and quickness. The quickness is what's getting Bradley right now. Here comes Quante Berry into Ferguson for 2. Shot no good. Foul Cleveland. This will be, I believe, on number 1. Let's see. It is, number 1 for Cleveland. Michael Dell, who just checked in. Cleveland's third and shooting 2. Ocoee medical free throws will be number 20 senior Tyler Ferguson. Usually good free throws here. First one is good. He'll have another. He's got 3. 18-7 our score. Cleveland's quickness is hard on you. He's got 4 points. 18-8. Again, 10-point lead for Cleveland. Jacoby Wood is going to be checked by Saylor Clark. He'll go in the corner now to Darius Howard. Howard's in trouble. Has the ball knocked away by Clark. And then picked back up and saved by Jacoby Wood. So Cleveland maintains possession. Jacoby behind the back dribble trying to shake free on a double team in the paint. Here's a long 3. Good again by Hurst. He's hit 4 or 5 now. I'm going for 4, I think. Yep, he's got 4, not 5. He's got 4. He's not missed. He shot that from dead in the right corner. 21-8 to lead at 13. Someone will have to keep the ball. And that's how you stop that. Don't let him touch the ball to start with. Here's Trey Curry inside. Shot no good. Rebound. And he's walking. Walk on Hurst. McGowan wanting a foul. Minute 46 in the period. 21-8. Bears down by 13 as Mason Rothwell, who pressure check back in and trying to get the sub in. And it will be Rothwell in, Clark out with minute 46 in the period. 21-8. Bradley ball under their goal, left side. Rothwell looking in, comes to no one yet. Inside right there, Ferguson, they beat the back door, got the easy 2-pointer. 21-10, 11-point deficit for the Bears. It will be. That's the 10th point of the night for the Bears, and that's what Cooper had planned all along. And Hurst with another. He's hit 5 3-pointers in the first period. 24-10. Take away his 15. Bradley leads. Cleveland crowd's enjoying this. Bradley crowd don't know what to think. Here's a drive down low, ball lost by Berry. Picked away by Wood. Jacoby Wood slows her down in the backcourt with a minute and 9 to go. 24-10. And here's another three, this time by McGowan. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Bradley. The student body had this thing planned where they would not cheer until the 10th point for the Bears. And knocks McGowan over there. The student body split down the middle. He looked like Moses wearing a gold robe with a cane. And when he hits the floor, they all collapse. Great special effects out. Bradley controlling with 50 seconds to go. Down 24-10 here in the first quarter play. Trey Curry outside, going to the hoop to the left. Shot no good. Charge on Curry. He's got two. He's got two. And with 43.3 to go, they've got to get him out. Saylor Clark back in for the Bears. Clark in, Curry out. 43.3 Cleveland ball. They're up by 14 already, 24-10. I would not let Hurst touch the ball. Put somebody in front of him. Don't let him touch it. That's how you stop it. You don't let him get it. So Saylor Clark, one of the best defenders for the Bears, he's going to see if he can get in this space. Here's Darius Howard and on to Jacoby Wood with 25. They're going to hold it for one final shot. He's got Berry on him. Jacoby spins around Berry, tries to drive the baseline. He does. Shot block, rebound out, and out of bounds to the Bears. And with 13.6 to go, Bradley basketball, 24-10. Long lead pass on the way for the Bears. Just a really terrible pass that time by Saylor Clark. 10 seconds to go in the period. Bradley sending Antonio Whaley. No, Ricky McClare, sorry. Ricky's got his hair on a ponytail, didn't recognize him. He checks in. Barry will check out, trying to save a more foul situation. Bears got one. Curry's got two. Johnson has two for the Raiders. Here comes Jacoby Wood all the way down into the paint. Spins free, comes free. And now he goes back to Hurst for a two-pointer. No, that was a three. It's no good. They'll rebound Bradley at the horn. So after one, Cleveland enjoying a big lead. 24-10 Raiders on top of the Bears. And we'll be back in 1 minute on Mix 104.1 where games are supplied to you by a wholesale supply group. Back in 60 seconds.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do you do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community.
Back at Bradley Central, we get ready to start the second quarter play, and it's a big lead for the Raiders, 24-10, as off the hot shooting of Grant Hurst, who's hit 5 3-pointers in the first period of play. Now they're going to have Berry on him. Berry's the Bradley stopper. Let's see if he can keep him getting the ball. He's going to front him and not let him touch the ball is what he's going to do. 7:53 to go here in the opening half. Now Cleveland up by 14. And Berry is going to be in the shorts of Hurst all night long. McCowan the ball out front. Checked by Rothwell. Here comes Jacoby Wood down low for the left shot. Is good for two. The Watermelon girls They put this down. Rich Kobe Wood gets 2. Walker Valley girls got blown out at McMinn Central 62-35. The final. Walker Valley girls lose to McMinn Central. Thanks to Todd Loveday and the radio guys from McMinn Central getting that score. Right controlling with Barry out front. Kobe Wood defensively guarding him. He'll go to Sailor Clark. Clark on to Ferguson. Ferguson will turn around and shoot a 3. Shot no good. Rebound Hurst of Cleveland High School. Bradley has McCleary on the floor with Clark. Ferguson, here's a shot inside for 2 and a foul. Bradley is no match for Cleveland Speed. Sailor Clark picks up his first foul, team foul number 5. And at 7:03 to go, 28-10, the lead's exploded to 18 points. Cleveland has Alex Williams in, number 44. Let's see, along with McGowan. Johnson back in the game with 2 fouls. Also Grant Hurst and Jacoby Wood. Bradley has Tyler Ferguson, Mason Rothwell, Sailor Clark, Quante Berry, and Ricky McCleary. So Curry with 2 fouls is out of the game right now for the Bears at 7:03 and a half. Cleveland up 28-10, and Williams shooting free throw. It is good. He makes a 3-point play, and the lead is 29-10. Bradley is absolutely no match for the Cleveland Speed inside. Here's a shot up by Berry. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Williams pulls away to Wood. Racing down the floor ahead to Isaiah Johnson. He's checked back in after a long spell on the bench. Isaiah working 1-on-1 against Clark. He'll go to the hoop for the layup. It is good. 30-10. 31-10 our score. McCleary in backcourt with Clark and to Berry. Coach Clark calling a roll. Not happy with the way the offense is percolating. That is not percolating. It has been slammed shut. Here's Clark for a long 3 for the Bears. It is no good. Rebound Cleveland. They're getting every rebound. Every rebound. Every rebound. Jacoby Wood pulls this one away, and he'll bring the ball up the floor. That's 6:12 to go in the second period of play in the half. And Coach Jason Reuter halftime talked about his win tonight for the Barretts. Here comes McCowan. Goes back, stolen by Berry. Berry comes in the front court quickly, all the way down on a skip pass to McCleary for 2, but he's going to be fouled by Williams, and he'll shoot a couple. Big 44, looks like a linebacker. Williams, I don't know if he plays football or not. It's going to be the 4th foul for Cleveland as a team. And Ricky McCleary, a junior, goes to line for the Bears, shooting 2 points. So 2 free throws for Corey Medical. 5:58 and a half, 31-10, Cleveland by 21 points already. The first shot by McCleary is good. He'll have another. Going in for the shooter will be number 4, Ashton Boyd. After one more attempt if it's made. If it's not, it'll be a live ball. He'll have to wait for a dead ball. Next shot is good. So McCleary sinks both of Boyd Medical free throws. Ashton Boyd replaces Ricky. He's a running back, an excellent running back, and a starting running back for the football team. 5:58 to go in the first half. 31-12 after the made free throws for the Bears. Down by a whopping 19 points. Thanks basically to Grant Hurst with 15 points on 5 long-distance 3-point shots. And here's a steal and a foul on Cleveland. Williams gets the second foul quickly. Sailor Clark the interception, and Williams gets penalized for a foul. Team foul number 5. 5:41 to go in the half. Now, both teams with 5 team fouls, by the way. 31-12 our score. Quante Bear is going to be at the half court by Jacoby Wood, who's just a junior. He will be the man next year for Cleveland High School, as they say. He made the all-district team this year. Was second in voting for most valuable player that went to Cam Montgomery of East Temple. Here's Sailor Clark and a bad pass. Isaiah Johnson saw that coming all the way. He'll get the easy, uncontested layup. And again, the speed of Cleveland is showing up 33-12. Quante Berry with Clark. He's got McGowan on him. Here's a lot of bumping inside the Clark on the drive. He'll score 2 points for the Bears. 33-14. It will be Jacoby Wood again on the drive. Inside for 2. Shot no good. Rebound. Bears. Ferguson takes her out of there. Cleveland finally misses a shot here. They've not missed them. They shot a very, very, very high percentage tonight. Here's Mason Rothwell for 3 for the Bears. It's no good. Rebound. Barry got away with a push inside the left for 2 is good. Time called by Cleveland as Bradley scores back-to-back baskets for the first time. And at 4:39 to go in the first half, a 30-second timeout, just a half minute on behalf of Tennessee Valley East Waterloo. We'll be back in 1 half minute. Our score 33-16 Raiders.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley's Bradley Central Show Choir vocal motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Central 33-16. Bears is down by 17. They've scored back-to-back buckets to make it that close. They were down by 21 with 4:39 to go in the half. Cleveland on for a red-hot, blazing hot start. From inside, outside, and their speed is not being countered by the Bears. They just simply unable to keep up with their speed as a team. They're all fast for the most part. They got a couple of slow guys out there, but they'll go inside low down to McGowan, back to Wood. He's going to thought about a three. Nope. And inside low, Cleveland shot up, no good. Foul Bradley. That will be called on Tyler Ferguson. He's got two, and shooting 2 free throws for Coy Medical will be number 5. There's Howard. Howard has picked up a 2-pointer tonight. He'll shoot 2 free throws for Coy Medical at 4:18 to go in the half. Shot is good. We'll get another. 34-16. If Bradley loses this game tonight, they'll be 5th, and we'll play Thursday at 7:30. Shot is no good. Rebound Rockwell for the Bears. If they win, they'll be 3rd, and they'll play, I'm sorry, I told you wrong, Thursday at 7:30. If they win, they'll play Friday at 7:30 if they lose. Foul's going to be called on Cleveland High School. Jacoby Wood, his first, team 6. Not a shooting foul. Ferguson out for the Bears. Ricky McCleary back in with 4:11 to go. Bradley ball, Clark inbounding, right baseline. Comes in long to Quante Berry in backcourt. He's really being dogged by Isaiah Johnson. Shakes free from Johnson, goes all the way through for the layup. Shot is no good. Rebound to Cleveland High School. They had a run out here and didn't see anything. Here comes Jacoby Wood, 2-on-3. He's going to go to the hoop. Kick it out in the corner for a 3 for Johnson. It is good. They are not missing anything. Isaiah Johnson picks up another 3-pointer for the Raiders. They got 7 3-pointers for Cleveland Utilities here in the first period. 7 of them. 21 of those 37 points came from downtown. 5 of those in the first quarter by Grant Hurst. 37-16, the lead back to 21 for Cleveland High School. Right now, Bradley has no answer for the Cleveland Raider team. There's a long cross-court pass in the corner of McCleary. He'll shoot a 3, and it's no good. Rebound out to Cleveland again. Jacoby Wood. They're getting every defensive rebound when Bradley misses. Jacoby Wood in backcourt comes screaming through. He will go to Hurst for a 3. There it is again. Time call Bears. Time on the floor, and Cleveland is blowing the Bears out their home court. 40-16, and we'll take a 1/2-minute break, 30-second break. 3:16 to go. It's a 30. Back in 1/2 minute on Mix 104.1.
Check into checking the cash.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley's Bradley Central Show Choir vocal motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot.
Wood into the paint, kicks it back now to Hurst. Thought about a 3, doesn't take this time. Now he's got Boyd on him. Trying to deny him a clean look. Here's McGowan on the drop into the paint, goes back outside to Michael Dale, who's back in the game. A terrible shot by Dale, out of bounds to Bradley. Off the hands of Hurst. It'll be Bradley ball. Isaiah Johnson checks back in for the Raiders replacing Michael Dale. 2:35 to go. Here comes Quante Berry back in for the Bears as well. And he can't come. It's too late. Got there just a little bit too late to come in this time. Bradley ball in backcourt ahead to CJ on the Boyd. 2:30 to go in the first half. 40-16. Cleveland on top by 24 points. And they're having a way with the Bears here tonight. We're working them over in every way you can. Here's Curry for a long three. Shot no good. Rebound to Clark. He's going to be fouled by Isaiah, and he's got 3. I believe it's, number 3, Isaiah Johnson. He's got 3. And at 2:16 to go, it will be 1-1 for the Bears. Isaiah Johnson back out into the game. Nye Armstrong, number 24, a senior, first time tonight. Armstrong in. The Rays have played 8 players. The Bears have played 8. That is Saber Clark, a junior. Outstanding and wide receiver. Shot no good. Rebound to Cleveland High School, taken away by McGowan. He'll hand it off to Hurst, and Hurst will bring it up the floor this time. 2:06 in the half. Hurst may shoot him right there the way he's firing tonight. He's missed one. And right now, Saylor Clark's trying to deny him a clean look. Here's a drive, and the ball knocked out of bounds to the Bears. The referee about got conked in the head. As that time, Nye Armstrong fired up a pass. He wanted to go across court to hit the edge of the backboard and just about wiped out one of the officials. 40-16 with 1:51 to go now in the half. Quante Berry on the drive. Drives down the corner to CJ. Back to Quante on reverse pass. On to Quante. He'll go with a little screen shot up. No good. Rebound Cleveland again. And then it's going to be stolen by CJ. He'll go to Curry. Curry up for 2 off the glass. It's good. He is it low. You can't stop him. 40-18. The lead down to still a huge whopping 22 points. Here comes Ashton Boyd back in with 1:23 to go if we have another dead ball. We also have another player going to check in for the Raiders. Here is a drive down below to Jacoby Wood. Bad pass, but saved by Cleveland. Shot no good. Rebound Saylor Clark of the Bears. He's in a triple team out and back. He finally gets out, and Bears have the numbers. It's 3-on-2. Ahead, going to be knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. In for Cleveland, number 12, Logan Coball, a senior. And the Bears will send Ashton Boyd in for Saylor Clark at 1:04 to go. 40-18 Cleveland. Bears won going away again by 19 points. Long pass comes into Berry. He'll go to the hoop, and oops, going to be knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. 1 minute exactly now in the first half of play. 40-18 our score. Cleveland exploded in that first quarter to 24-10 lead and just kept pouring it on. Got the lead. It's been 24. Right now it's 22. Ashton Boyd. He can shoot the threes for the Bears. He's not having an opportunity to shoot it now. Here's Mason Roth. He'll drive that left baseline. Goes up strong. Shot no good. Foul on Cleveland. Looks like McGowan's guilty. It is McGowan. He'll pick up his first foul. Team 8th, and shooting 2 will be a sophomore, number 23, Mason Rothwell. At 49.1 seconds to go in the half now. McCleary will check in for the Bears. Rothwell's shot is good. That's his first point of the night. Florida Medical free throw line. Curry will check out with 2 fouls, saving the final 49 seconds. Rothwell will shoot one more as Ricky McCleary checks in. Next shot coming up for Mason is also good. That's his first 2 points tonight at the Florida Medical free throw line. 40-20, the lead at 20 for the Raiders. First will bring it up to the floor with Rothwell checking him out defensively. Clock's at 40. Both teams are in a single bonus right now if either team fouls. Hurst out near the half line. Looking to Wood to make some kind of play or get him a screen. And they'll back away with 28 seconds to go. He's right here in front of us near the half line. They'll switch off with Berry now picking up Hurst. And Jacoby Wood being guarded by Mason Rothwell with 18 seconds to go. Look for Cleveland to do a penetration, a drive, and dribble drive shot. Here comes Wood. Is he going to go to the hoop? He's going to go in the paint. There it is. Lays it up. Shot no good. Foul Bradley. He'll miss the shot. It'll be fouled by number 22, C.J. Wesley. C.J.'s first, team 7th, but he was shooting the act of shooting, so he'll shoot a couple anyway. It's going to be number 10, Jacoby Wood, who so far has picked up 4 points on 2 buckets. Trey Kerr will come back in with 7.8 to go. I'm sure for a rebounding position, maybe get one final shot off. Jacoby Wood fires the first shot. It's no good. He'll have another. Curry in for McCleary for the Bears. Also, we have Michael Dale back in and McGowan back in. 7.86 to go. 40-20 as we near the half. Next shot is no good. Missed them both. Rebound to the Bears. Curry has that ball. Here he comes, going to go all the way through for the layup at the horn. The shot is good, and it's foul. Count it. Well, that's good coaching strategy, I guess. Fouls on Michael Dale, his second. Curry gets a bucket, and he'll shoot a free throw as well. So McCleary is going to go in for Curry after boy Coach McCowan's upset with that play. Then wanted to let him get loose with 2.3 to go. He took it off the rebound, and his free throw is no good. Rebound by the Bears, and back up by Barrett. C.J. Wesley for two. As the horn sounds, with Bradley cuts into a 24-point lead, gets it down to 16 as we go to the halftime break in our Southland Finance halftime show. So after one half of play here on Mix 104.1, your score at half, Cleveland 40, Bradley Central 24. We'll be back in 2 minutes with more live coverage.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do you do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Back at Bradley Central, our Southline Finance halftime show, where the Raiders were up 40-24 over the Bears. We had a little run now. They were down by 24. They cut to 16. So we'll see what the Bears do to come out in the third quarter. Cleveland come out red hot, shooting lights out from all ranges and driving inside and beating Bradley with their speed. We're being joined right now by Bradley Central Bears head coach Jason Reuter, whose team won tonight by 19 points. 55-36 the final. Coach, your thoughts on the game tonight? We didn't shoot well, especially the free throw line. We shot okay.
My thoughts on the game are this, without boring everybody to death listening, we played our crosstown rival that we'd won by 20 at their place on January the 4th, and tonight, you might as well call it about the same thing, 19 points. They hit a shot there with 1 second left to cut it to 19, so we played them twice now, and probably, we beat them by 20. We're probably 20 points better than Cleveland. That's probably true.
Yeah.
We can talk about our shooting. We can talk about their shooting. They didn't shoot very well.
No, they didn't.
I think we're just a little our inside game's better than theirs. I see a lot of teams trying to get physical, trying to push us out. A lot of arm bars in the back and a lot of pushing. People are trying to scheme different ways to beat us, and I don't blame them. People are trying to keep the ball from getting deep in the post, and we just got to keep working and fighting and play fundamental basketball. Yeah, you know me, Gary. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and there's things I can point out. We go for 17 offensive rebounds. You can't do that. But one reason that they had so many offensive rebounds is we were getting we weren't boxing out, and of course they missed 42 shots.
Yeah, that's a lot of shots.
So total rebounds, the foul shooting, we were 9 of 21. Jermaine Blair, best ball handler, most explosive kid on the floor, either team. She's 3 for 10 from the foul line. Jermaine Blair also played 30 minutes and got 11 points, 3 steals, and
5 rebounds.
5 rebounds. And we got to have her on the floor. And look, nobody's more disappointed in missing free throws than she is. Some of that was fatigue, and some of it, God's blessed her with all kinds of ability, and I'm gonna take what I get out of her, and we just gotta keep working. Tip your hat to Cleveland. They played really hard. Thank goodness they didn't shoot well. When you put the two together, here's what I told my girls. I didn't browbeat them. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Browbeating somebody winning by 19, but you give up.
I'm glad you did.
You give up 17 offensive boards, and regardless of who missed them, you go 9 of 21 from the foul line. If you're playing Stone Memorial in the region tournament, your season's over.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
More than likely.
You can have one, but you can't have both of those. So what we had tonight, we had a combination of two bad spots in our game, offensive rebounds and foul shooting. We had 2 big parts of the game that we didn't do well and won by 19. So look, you graduated from here. I've been over here 21 years. You played the Bradley Cleveland game. Well, I've been a part of a lot of wins on the Bradley side. Back with Ken Smith and the boys, and God's blessed us. I've been a part of a lot more wins and losses, but we've had teams that were very, very good. Sometimes come down to close games. I've also been a part of blowouts. So I don't know if you're a Cleveland fan. I think.
You just made me think of something, Terry. You talked about Kent. He won 430 games or something like that. You've got 258, I think it is now. So you've been a part of almost over 700 wins here at Bradley Central High School. But I know you don't count your numbers, but people like me do. But
I do count this. We've been to 9 state tournaments in my time here, and I got friends that have never been to one. So I've been blessed. The game tonight is what we're talking about. You have 2 teams going at it really hard, and my kids played, well enough to win, and I'm gonna praise them for that.
Let me ask you.
I don't know what just happened on the court here, but it looks like elementary PE just broke loose here.
I think everybody's out there now. Let me ask you this: looking ahead, you're not going to play till Saturday night.
Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Saturday afternoon, it's 3 o'clock game. Any idea, who do you expect to be playing? Any idea, or are you just ready for
McMinn County.
You expect to be McMinn?
Well, McMinn plays Ooltewah, so...
okay.
I mean, no offense to Ooltewah, but I'm expecting McMinn to... They play Friday at 6 o'clock, and then they've got to turn around and play us at 3.
Short turnaround for them.
Well, that's the bonus of getting number 1 seed and number 4 seed.
That's the way the tournament rolls. Well, you're not going to play till Saturday at 3 o'clock. You try to win you another district 5 AAA girls tournament. Walker Valley will open with Saudi Daisy on the Wednesday game at 6 o'clock. And then, of course, you and Cleveland be in opposite brackets, and you'll play the early game, girls game, they'll play the late girls game.
We got East Ham. More than likely, East Ham will play Cleveland, on 6 o'clock on Saturday. We play at 3 o'clock. I'd love for Bradley fans to be there. It means a lot. I don't know how much these people know that, but great crowd tonight. I'd say one of the bigger crowds I'd seen in a couple of years.
Biggest one this year for sure, yeah.
And we need people. I know Saudi Daisy's not an easy drive, but it's Saturday. Hey,
yeah, come on down.
Hey, $7 get you in all day long. There'll be 1, 2, 4 games that day. Yeah. It's a nice drive. Go over to Dayton and down, or go down to 153. You shouldn't have any traffic jams on Saturday. Come out and support the Bears and the Bats, and we'd love to have a good crowd over there. We're not over. McMinn we had a lot of variables that happened in that game. And you remember we played McMinn here a couple weeks ago, and won by 9. And we're certainly not overlooking McMinn. A lot of things happened in that game when you reflect back, the foul situation and a technical foul. So we just got to keep working, and I guess these kids, they're 25 and 3. They need to be praised for that. Trust me, they get enough griping from Coach Reuter, but every once in a while I got to throw them a bone and make sure they do it. Even with all the things that went wrong tonight, I thought our kids showed a lot of poise.
Yeah.
When Cleveland made some shots, we answered back, and thought our kids never got rattled, and that's contemplating a lot of big games and a lot of basketball.
Well, Coach, we're going to have to let you go. We're getting ready for the boys to start here again. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your win.
See Barry Nation Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Saturday, 3 o'clock. Yep. That's Coach Jason Reuter, the head coach of Bradley Central Bearheads, whose team was victorious 55-36 tonight. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with more live coverage on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supplier. Back in 1 minute.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Bradley Central begin the second half of play, and it'll be a charge right off the bat on Sailor Clark, trying to plow through McGowan. Sailor's second foul, team's first of the half. Cleveland up 40-24 here at 7:43 to go in the opening part of the third quarter play. We'll go through the district bracket after we have the final of this game, because we know with the finalization of this game, we'll know exactly who's playing who as we start at Saturday. Here's Jacoby Wood inside, and he's going to be called for a charge. So Jacoby Wood picks up a charge, and that's going to be his second, team first, as he plowed through Sailor Clark. And that was sort of a questionable call there.
Yeah, that one was. I don't agree with the referee on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Sailor would have picked up his third foul, but instead it goes to Jacoby Wood, who picks up his second. Bradley controlling down by 16, 40-24, 7:18 to go here in the third. Pass down low to Curry, has it slapped away by Darius Howard and on to Isaiah Johnson, who set a lot of that first half with foul trouble. He'll drive through, shot no good. Rebound Bradley. Ferguson has it and lost it off his hands. Bradley has Ferguson, Rothwell, Curry, Berry, and Clark, the starting five. Cleveland has McGowan, Hurst, Howard, Johnson, and Wood, the starting five for the Raiders. So both teams back at the starting five at this point. And here's a pass inside to Hurst off the inbounds. No good. Rebound Bradley. Ferguson clears. He will take a long lead pass ahead to Mason Rothwell. He will shoot for two and get it. Well, they cut the lead to 14. It was 24. They chopped 10 points off that massive Cleveland lead at 40-26 right now. Here's a long three. Shot good by Johnson. His second Cleveland utility three-pointer of the night, and the lead is back to 43-26. Trey Curry for the Bears. A three-point range right side. Goes in the lane. Little running jumper. Shot good for two for Curry. He's got 8, 43-28. And here comes Jacoby Wood leading the Raiders down the floor. He'll be stopped by Berry. In the corner he'll go to Isaiah for three. Shot no good. Rebound Bradley Ferguson, the only one underneath. On a quick shot that time by Cleveland. Here's a long lead pass. Ferguson on to Rothwell. Going to the hoop for the layup shot is good for Rothwell. He's got two more. If he's got six, the lead at 13, 43-30. Well, it ain't over till it's over.
No, we may have a fantastic finish here. You better hang on to your seats.
Bradley down by 24 points in the first. And here's Hurst for three. You can't let him shoot. Well, that was no good. Hits the out of bounds to the Bears. It's the upright. So he's missed a couple tonight. And in fact, he's missed his last tucker. Hit 5 3-pointers that first quarter to get to an explosive lead. 43-30, the lead at 13. Clark inbounds for the Bears to Curry. He lost his dribble, and boy, he nearly lost it out of bounds. Grabs it and saves it, he'll bring it across the timeline. Curry at three-point range, wants to go to the hoop for the layup. Boy, a silly play by Curry. Here's a drive by Wood, shot good, foul Clark. Wood gets the bucket, that's his third. And we got technical. Let's see what we got here. Bucket's good. Fouls on number 5, Sailor Clark. That's his third. And a technical foul on Cleveland's number 10. Technical foul on Cleveland's Jacoby Wood. He's got 3. So Jacoby Wood picks up his third personal on technical. Sailor Clark picks up his third on a personal foul. And shooting 2 will be Jacoby Wood. And, well, I'm not sure what that was about. I looked down to write down the foul and run his mouth, I'm sure. Wood misses the first. And Rothwell's going to shoot the technicals for the Bears. So here comes Rothwell shooting the technicals. 43-32 the lead at 11. The free throw is no good. One more shot coming in at 5:38 in the third. 43-32, the lead down to 11. Next shot is good. So Rothwell sinks 1 of 2, and the lead is down to 10. 43-33.
Well, that's our momentum on the side right now if we just stay under control.
And the ball. Number 10, 43-33 with the ball at 5:38 in the third. Bradley is down by 24 points at 1 point, so they have fought back. Here's Quante Berry, checked by Wood. He's got 3 fouls now. The Tucker Green's checked in for the Bears along with Ashton Board. Here's Berry. He'll lose a handle on a drive to the lane. Here comes Wood all the way down to the layup. It's no good, and a foul on Bradley's Rothwell, and he's hurt. Wood's going to shoot free throws. I believe that Johnson. Fouls on Rothwell. That is his first. The line shooting 2 will be Jacoby Wood. And Rothwell, I don't know what happened. He took a lick in the face, I believe, with an elbow maybe. And now Stacy Reimer, one of the officials, discussing something with the scoreboard operator. It put some time back. 5:22 to go in the third. 45-31 the lead at 14. It was 10 just a moment ago. And some wild Bradley shots led to some easy Cleveland baskets. Here's Jacoby Wood shooting free throw. It is up. It is no good. Wood not a good free throw shooter. At least not tonight. He'll have 1 more at the Ocoee Medical line. He's got 3 fouls. 5:22 to go. 14-point lead Cleveland in the third. 45-31. 1 more shot. It is good. So he gets 1 of 2. That's his first free throw. He's got 7 points. 46-31. Grant Hurst leading everyone and scoring with all those 3-pointers. Here is Quante Berry for 2, and it's good. 46-33. Lead at 13 with 5:06 to go. Driving side by Wood, no good. Not a good shot. Rebound Bradley's Rothwell will clear. Here come the Bears back down the floor. Rothwell on to Tucker Green. He looked like he got fouled by Wood. Across court, they'll go to Boyd. Boyd fires a long 3. Shot short. Rebound out long to Cleveland. Pulled away by McGowan at 4:48 in the third.
Pull the trigger too quick.
Yep. It really wasn't set. Didn't look at 46-33 the score in favor of the Raiders' 13-point lead. Jacoby Wood out front with Berry. Trying to control him. They'll switch off. Here comes Jacoby Wood. Can't drive to the lane. Here's Hurst. Look for a 3, couldn't get it, shoots at 2, has it blocked by Rothwell, rebound Brandis Ferguson. Nice defensive move that time by Rothwell. Hurst was not ready to shoot that shot. Here's Berry on the drive, into the lane for the layup shot is good, and he's going to come up with charge. Charge on Berry, he's got 2. Team has 2. Team has 4. Cleveland has 2. Curry picks up his second foul on the charge that time. Bradley's playing, they're trying to do too much, and they're not running plays.
Too much too quick.
And these are their friends, and this is probably why they play street ball at the wire, wherever, and you can't play like that in a real game. Here's Hurst trying to shoot a 3 and lost it, and out of bounds to the Bears. Hurst gave the head fake, and it rolled right off his fingertips, and Ashton Boyd knocked it off him to the Bears. 4:02 in the third, 46-33. In backcourt, Tucker Green inbounds to Berry. So Rothwell, Ferguson, Boyd, Green, and Berry on the floor. Trey Curry out for the Bears right now. Ferguson, right side of 3-point range, goes to the left, and it's good for 2. Nobody stepped up. He's got 8. And the lead down to 11 at 46-35. Isaiah Johnson in backcourt with the ball from Wood. Going to the hoop. Pushes off against Boyd, trying to get set up. Boy, he is so quick. He is lightning quick. 3:31 in the third. Clock ticking away. We'll go back to Johnson. Here comes the drive to the hoop for the layup. It's no good. And charge on Johnson. He's got 4. He's got 4 fouls. And Jason McCown is pleading his case. And that's going to be 4 on Johnson. Bradley Ball, 3:25 to go. We're trying to get a sub in quicker. Too late now. Michael Dale is there too late to get his sub in. Coach McGowan spent too much time arguing the official, and they had Bradley Ball, and you can't sub after that. Quante Berry goes to Mason Ruffley. He's going to go to the hoop for a little pull-up jumper shot. Good for Rockwell. The lead down to 9, 46-37. Here's Hurst, and a bump foul called on Brandon Central's Tucker Green. That's his first, team 5th. Cleveland has 3 fouls in the half. Michael Dell in for Isaiah Johnson leads with 4 fouls at 3:04 in the third, lead at 9. Bears were down by 24 points at one point in the first half. They're down by 9 right now. They fought back. Here's a drive by McGowan into the lane, in the paint, can't shoot. Gives it up to Wood down low. Shot blocked from behind. Rebound Bradley. And grab back though by Wood, and they'll save possession. Blocked behind, I believe, by, and now the bounce of the Bears. Berry blocked that last pass. Timeout Cleveland, they need a blow. Probably a 4. It is a 4. And we'll take one here at 2:44 in the third. The water turnaround we've seen from a 24-point deficit to a 9-point deficit at 2:44 in the third here on Mix 46-37 Cleveland. We'll be back in 1 minute with more live coverage.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about
And Bradley ball in back on Ashton Boyd trying to clear it down. Here comes Quante Berry with the ball, racing past Michael Dale. A lot of contact allowed, and then into the lane. It's going to be lost by Berry. Grabbed away by Hurst. Here come the Ravens going the other way. Hurst will spin out and wait for help. He was outnumbered by the Bear defense. He'll drive the baseline, and he'll be fouled on the floor by Tyler Ferguson. Tyler picks up foul number 3. Tyler's got 3. Bears have 6. As Trey Curry checks back in for the Bears, it'll be Cleveland ball on the left baseline. Here comes Curry into the game. So Cleveland will shoot free throws the rest of the night at 2:26 to go in the third. Bradley has, Cleveland's committed 3 fouls, so they've got a ways to go to shoot 1+1 type situation. Jacoby Wood controlling for the Raiders. He will try, and he lost the handling. Here he comes, and Curry gets tripped, and he falls down. That's going to be tipped to one of the Bears, and we've got a jump ball to Cleveland. Curry got tripped up, started stumbling in backcourt. He could never regain his momentum and his balance, and chipped it over to Boyd, who got tied up by McGowan. Give it back to the Raiders on the possession at 2:11 to go. 46-37, 9-point game, Cleveland. McGowan comes into Hurst in backcourt. They're looking for water on the floor. I'm not sure where this water keeps coming from. Probably from Puddles. Grant Hurst, who has 5 3-pointers all in the first half. I think all in the first quarter. They've not let him touch the ball since, hardly. Here's a drive by McGowan. He'll go inside. Terrible shot. Rebound Bradley's Curry. And here he comes 2-on-1. He'll back away. He's got to wait for help. Goes to the hoop now. He's going to be walking. Curry's going to have a banner night to speak of. He's picked up so far 8 points. He had some wild off-balance shots and had some turnovers. Minute 43 to go. 46-37 in the third. We got another quarter to go, folks, so don't go anywhere. McGowan out top, guarded by Rothwell. Rothwell trying to keep him away from the hole. He'll go instead now to Darius Howard. Howard on Berry with Curry on him. Now to Michael Dale. Dale's going to be bumped by Tucker Green. Tucker picks up his second foul. At the line shooting 1 and 1 will be number 1, Michael Dale. Green not having that call against him, but at 1:26 to go at the Accord Medical free throw line, sophomore Michael Dale shoots 1+1. His first free throw is up, and it's good. You never know. That's his first point of the night at the Accord Medical free throw line. 47-37, lead at 10 with 1:26 in the third. One more shot. It is up, and it's good. He's got them both. 48-37. Quante Berry had a good night for the Bears. He only had 6 points, but he's had a good floor game. Here comes Curry from the drive-through for the layup shot. Good for 2. He's got 10. 48-39. The lead down to 9 again with 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Curry is just, and he goes inside like he's unstoppable. Yeah. Here's McGowan.
He spreads that double team, and you cannot stop him.
McGowan, and here's a steal by Rockwell. He's going to be fouled on the reach by Wood, I believe. Yeah, he knew he had to grab him to prevent a breakaway. Wood picks up his 4th foul. He's got 4. That's 4 on Wood. Wood has 4, and it's team foul number 4. So Wood and Johnson both with 4 fouls each, and that could figure him. Oh, he can't come in yet. Bradley with the ball. Here comes Berry going to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. A charge on Berry. He's got 3. That's his 3rd. And into the game for Cleveland, number 12, that will be Logan Coball. Berry gets his 3rd foul with 52 seconds to go in the third. And 52.8. Berry's going to try to get a sub in too late now. Coball in backcourt brings it into Wood. Wood has 4 fouls. Johnson has 4 fouls. Bradley would love to get either one or both of them out of there for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Bears taking out one of them on the offensive set.
Jacoby Wood checked by Trey Curry. 38 seconds to go. He'll go out long now to Coball. Gets a screen from Hurst. In the corner they'll go. And drive inside by Michael Dale for 2, and it's good. Brilliant drive that time. Bradley's defense is nowhere. 50-39, the lead again to 11 in favor of the Raiders with 20 seconds to go. Bradley's going to play for one final shot here. Here's a drive coming by Berry. Shot is no good, but he'll draw the foul and shoot free throws. Well, maybe. I'm not sure if that was on the floor or was shooting. I believe he's going to shoot. Foul's on number 12. That's going to be Coball, his first. Team 5th. But he was shooting, they say, so Quante Berry, the freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2 coordinated free throws. His first one is good. He loved it over. He's got a total of 7 points. 50-40 are scored. McCleary going to come in for Berry, give him a blow, and make sure he doesn't get another foul. He's got 3. Clark has 3. Ferguson has 3. Green has 2 for the Bears. For Cleveland, Isaiah Johnson with 4. Jacoby Wood with 4. Next free throw is also good. At the medical free throw line. Daria McCleary in for the Bears. 15.7 seconds to go in the third. 50-41 our score. McGowan comes into Johnson. Boy, he is just hard to stop. You cannot let him get the ball, really. He's going to work against. Here he goes to the hoop. Gives it up inside low. Whoa! He jumped clear over him as McGowan gets a 2-pointer. And Trey Curry completely jumped over the shooter without fouling him somehow, some way. After 3, we've got a good one. It's Cleveland High School 52, Bradley Central 41, as we get ready for the 4th and final period here on Mix 104, where games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 60 seconds. Are you unclear, Gary? All right, give us 1
Your
minute.
wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith. on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Bradley basketball starting the fourth period of play, down 11 at 52-41. They climbed part of the mountain from 24 points down in the first half to be down by 11. They got it down to 9 at one point. A lot of folks getting a lot of fouls. And here comes Curry. Little pull-up jumper, shot up, no good. Rebound. Ferguson has it for the Bears. He's going to go up strong for two, and it's going to be no good. Tip, no good. Tip one more time to Curry. Takes it away. He's going to go to the hoop. On to Clark for two. Shot. Good! And a foul. Clark gets a two-pointer and a foul on Cleveland's number 23. That will be McGowan, only his second, team 6, and shooting one before medical free throw. Can cut the lead down to 8 will be junior Sailor Clark. Sailor's free throw is good. He banked it in.
They count them out how they go.
Boy, that looked like a horrible shot, but it banked in. It's good. 52-44, the lead at 8. For the Raiders with 7:26 in the game. Down low, Darius Howard on to Dale for the layup. Shot, no good. Terrible shot by Dale. Rebound, and a foul on the Bears. Rebound by Hurst. Foul on Bradley Sailor Clark. He's got 4. He's got 4. Bradley has 2 other players with 3. Mason Rockwell checks in. Grant Hurst on the line to shoot 2 free throws for Corey Medical. Hurst, an outstanding three-pointer. Let's see what he does at the free throw line. He has not been there tonight. His first one is no good. We'll have another. 7:18 in the game. 52-44. Bears by 8. Rothwell in for Clark, who has 4 fouls for the Bears. Johnson has 4. He is in there. Wood has 4. And he is not in the game right now, I don't believe. Next shot is good, so Hurst sinks 1 of 2. He's got, let's see, 6 3-pointers for 18, and 1 is 19. 53-44, the lead at 9 for Cleveland High School. Quante Berry trying to make something happen. He comes wide open to the hoop. Shot up good for 2. And really got fouled. The lead at 7. 53-46. 6:57 to go here. Cleveland fans really getting a little antsy now. Here's a drive by McGowan inside. Kicks it back to Hurst. Can't shoot the 3. Boyd has done good defense on him. McGowan open for a 3. He'll shoot it. It is no good. Rebound Bradley. Pull away by Berry. Bears can cut into this lead now. Here comes Berry. Checked by Hurst. Bears going to swing by him. Get a screen from Ferguson. Pull up jumper. The left elbow shot and no good. Rebound Cleveland. Pull away by Isaiah Johnson. Looking for a cutter. Nothing down the floor there. Johnson goes all the way through. He'll lose it. Rebound picked up by Rockwell. Foul on Johnson. He's gone. He is gone. He is just about out of the game. Really on a hustle play, trying to get to the ball. He'll check in with 14 points, but 5 fouls. Bradley will shoot free throws. It'll be Mason Rothwell try to cut the 7-point lead down even further. Jacoby Wood, who has 4 fouls, will check back in. 1+1 coming up for Rothwell. Here comes Wood. Johnson is out for the rest of the game. At 6:30 to go in the game. 6:30 to go. Rothwell, important free throws. 1 and 1. He missed the first of 2 last time. This one is no good. Terrible shot. He just didn't have good form there. Rebound to Hurst. And I hate to criticize, but they're just bad shots. Yeah. They have no chance of going in. 53-46, Cleveland by 7. They were down by 24 points in the first half. Here's Wood for 3. Shot no good, but a foul on Bradley Ferguson. He'll shoot a 3-pointer. Not a smart foul at all. No, just 2 shots. He says 2 shots. I thought he was shooting a 3. Fouls on Ferguson. He's got 4. Clark has 4. Barrett has 3. We're going to have to get him out of Jacoby Wood. He's got 4. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. Got the roll. 1 more. I could have swore he was behind the arc shooting a 3.
I did too. He may be in front of it. If we got hit, he wound up back there.
Okay, 1 more shot. They just told him 1 more. So at 6:13 to go, 54-46. 8-point game, Cleveland. Next shot is good. He makes a vote. Wood now has picked up 3 free throws, 3 field goals for 9. 55-46, 9-point game. Boy, this has turned into a heck of a game. Looked like it's going to be a mercy rule kind of game. Here's Tucker Green, a terrible shot off the board, and rebounded by Cleveland. That's not what Coach wanted, and he's got time called by Cleveland. Timeout on the floor. This is just a 30. At 5:57 to go in the game, a Tennessee Valley Rossi 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 1/2 minute.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Back at Bradley Central, 55-46 our score. Bears down by 9 with 5:57 in the game. Cleveland ball in backcourt. Bradley had a long three-point attempt, no good. Rebound went to Hurst, and he was trapped along the baseline. They had to call time to say the turnover they expected. McGowan inbounds to Wood. Let's see. Bradley has Boyd, Rothwell, Green, Berry, and Curry on the floor. 4 fouls each on Ferguson and Clark. They're on the bench. Here's a drive by Wood. On the floor, he's going to be fouled by, I believe, Curry. Yep, number 12, Curry. Picks up his third. And shooting 1 and 1 at the record medical free throw, Jacoby Wood Jr. Cleveland has Wood, McGowan. Let's see. I can't see all of them. Here is Darius Howard. Also Michael Dale and Hurst. Free throw is good, by the way, for Wood. He'll have 1 more. He's got a total of 10. 1 more shot is also good. Cleveland up 57-46, a 11-point game. Bradley had it down to 7 with the ball and could not get closer. 5:38 in the game. 11-point lead Cleveland. Here's a bad pass from Rockwell, tipped away, and Quante Berry gets pushed hard to the floor inside. Howard shot, no good. He blew the left and gets his own rebound. No score. Down by 13 now. Bradley's had some opportunities. They have not scored in a while. Cleveland keeps adding free throws and buckets. Rockwell. Bradley's had some really silly turnovers, actually. Green back to Berry. Berry Bell steps outside to work him. Here comes Tucker Green. There's a charge. Good call. Foul on Tucker Green. His third. Team 10th for the Bears. Green out and Sailor Clark in. 5:01 to go here in the fourth. 59-46. Cleveland stretched that lead back to 13. Bears had it down to 7 at 53-46, but they've not scored since then. Cleveland's put 6 more back up on the boards. Jacoby Wood, 1-on-1 with Trey Curry. He's got 3 fouls. Wood has 4. Clark has 4. Isaiah Johnson already fouled out with 5. Here comes Jacoby Wood going to the hoop, and he's out of bounds to the Bears. Stepped on the baseline. 4:39 to go. Clock stop. Bradley keeps getting chances.
Yeah. I mean, they've had their chances, and we took a few quick shots.
Yep. Berry controlling now across the timeline for the Bears. Michael Dale checks him. Berry comes in the lane, open for 2. It's an easy bucket there. Nobody stepped up. He's got 12, 59-48. Lead at 11. Coach McCallum's beside himself with how they're allowing Bradley to get inside like that. Cleveland's done that all night long against Bradley, though. They shut him off here pretty much second. Here's Hurst on the drive for 2. He's not hit anything outside since the first quarter, but he's got that bucket there. He's got 20 points if my scoring is correct. Here's Ashton Boyd for 3, and it's good. He'll bomb a 3. The Bears' first three-pointer night comes at 3:55 to go in the game. 61-51, and we'll have a timeout called by the Bears. And this is just a 30. Back in 1/2 minute, where the Bears have cut the lead to 10, 61-51 on Mix 104.1. Back in 30.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Back into the Cleveland ball in backcourt. 61-51 after Ashton Boyd three-pointer for Cleveland Utilities. Darius Howard, Jacoby Wood, let's see, Michael Dale, Grant Hurst, and McGowan in for the Cleveland has a foul call on Wood. He's gone. Jacoby Wood is just fouled out with his fifth foul. An offensive push-off. He's got 5, and he's gone. He'll leave with 11 points. Johnson out with 14, and it will be 3:49 in the game in Bradley Ball. Cleveland's trying to figure out who to put in now. They've lost Johnson. They've lost Wood. Here comes Logan Coball in. Not the player that either Wood or Lawson, that Johnson is. And here comes Bradley with the basketball down by 10, 61-51. 3:47 in the game. Saylor Clark with the ball, picks up the dribble. He's got to go to someone, goes to Boyd. Cleveland extending their defense out slightly.
They went to zone defense.
Boyd for a 3. Again, it's good! He's into a row to lead down to 7, 61-54. And the 24-point lead is down to 7, 61-54. Raiders met 3:20 in the game. Hurst inside for the hoop shot. Block, foul, Bradley on someone. Going to be on Mason's Rockwell. Rockwell picks up his second. 2 on Mason. The shooting 2 is Grant Hurst. He was 1 for 2 the first trip to the line for Coy Medical. 3:18 in the game. 7-point game, 61-54. His free throw is no good. He'll have one more for Coy Medical. He can shoot threes. I don't get that, you know. Ball from downtown, but struggle with the free throw. This next one is no good. Missed them both. Rebound Bears down by 7. They'll bring it quick in the front court. Berry, right side back to Clark, who's playing with 4 fouls. Cleveland has 2 players already fouled out. Clark way outside to Berry. Trying to set something inside for Berry. Laying up shot is no good. Tip to Cleveland. Pulled away by McGowan. Stolen by Berry. Underneath. Shot no good. Curry shot no good. But he's fouled, and it'll be a foul on Bradley. Foul on Bradley Sickles. Number 12, Curry. He's got 4. Curry's got 4. We have 4 on Clark, 4 on Ferguson, 4 on Curry, 5 on Johnson. He's gone. 5 on Jacoby Wood. He's gone. Shooting free throws. McLaughlin. It will be Kyle Clay McLaughlin shooting free throws at 2:54 in the game. The shot is good. He'll have another. His first point of the night, except for a 3-pointer. He's got 4. 2:54. Game is 62-54. Cleveland by 8. Next shot is no good. Cleveland's going to regret missing some of these free throws. Here is Berry along to Clark. On to Rockwell. Looking inside to Perry. Nothing open there. Back to Berry, right side. And here's a bad pass by Berry. Thrown by Hurst. He's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is missed. Good for 2. And here comes Bradley going the other way. Berry can't shoot. Goes back to Clark. He'll shoot a 3. It's good for Clark. What a game we got. 64-57. The lead down to 7 again for the Raiders. And this crowd is blowing the roof off this place here tonight. Kurt Hurst had the 5 count on. He's checked by Berry. Berry's one of the few that's not in trouble. Drive inside by Hurst. Shot no good. Rebound Bradley Clark. Here come the Bears. Ahead. Will's going to hold it up and set her up. Clark's going to have to find somebody. He'll go across the court as time is called for the Bears. And Coach McCowan is in Hurst's face. He is in Hurst's face, screaming at him. We'll take a break with 2 minutes to go. This is a full 60-second timeout. Back in 1 minute on Mix 104.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. but how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote!
We're back to the final 2 minutes of this game. 64-57, Bradley with the basketball. It has been a slugfest. And my, what a game. Quante Berry will take the inbounds pass from Sailor Clark. Coach Clark is saying elbow. Tapping his elbow. I guess that indicates he's going to take it to the elbow and shoot from there. Rockwell drives. He's at that elbow. Trying to shoot. He's going to call it for a walking. He's going to come out of the game as McClary will check back in. McClary and Clark out for the Bears. 148. McClary can foul. He's in for defensive purposes. If he needs to foul, he can foul. He doesn't have any fouls, I don't think. Inbounds pass will come quickly to Darius Howard, and Hurst has it in backcourt, checked by McClary. 1:41 to go. Cleveland by 7, 64-57. Michael Dell with the ball, working out near the half court, checked by Berry, and there's a foul on Berry. Berry picks up his 4th foul. He's got 4. Clark has 4. Curry has 4. Ferguson has 4. And with minute 34 to go, it'll be 1-2 shots coming up from Michael Dell, who's made both free throws by the McCoy Medical line tonight. Dale's first shot is good. 11-0. He's a sophomore. Clark in for McClary. 65-57, 8-point game with 1:34 to go after the made free throw for the Raiders. One more shot coming in for Dale. Cleveland on top of this game. Next shot is no good. Rattle away, rebound Bradley's Rockwell. He's had a good game on the boards. Quickly head to Clark. Clark and the Bears going to have to hurry. They're down by 8 with 1:26 to go. Clark dribbling too much out front. He'll go to Rockwell, gets a screen, and back to Clark, looking inside low to Curry. He's going to go to the hoop for the layup. It's going to be a jump ball to Cleveland. Clark didn't have it high. Curry didn't have it high enough, and he's tied up by McGowan, I believe. In for the Bears will be McClary. Out will go Clark. It's an offense-defense swap after 1:16 to go now in the game. Cleveland leads. You'd think an 8-point lead, minute and a half to go is pretty safe, but you never know. Here comes Hurst all the way through. He lost the dribble, and then the foul is on Curry. Curry picks up. He's gone. Curry's got 5. He's just fouled out with 10 points. And shooting free throws will be Grant Hurst. In will be Tyler Ferguson, who's got 4 fouls. 3 players have fouled out. I'm not sure what's this about. Something's going on with Coach McGowan.
As one of the Bradley fans walked by while the play was going on, got right in Coach McGowan's face and kept walking. I think he's gone now.
Well, here comes Spencer O'Brien to McGowan down. Boy, he is hot. And right now his team's ahead 65-58 with 1:08 to go. So apparently a fan got into the action here. And Coach McGowan was not happy at all with that. Grant Hurst the line to shoot 2 free throws with 1:08 to go. It's been a crazy night on a Monday night in this makeup game. The free throw is good by Hurst. He's got 2 free throws. He's missed 3. 2 for 5. One more shot coming up. It is also good. So he's got another free throw. And the Bears call time with 1:08 to go. 10-point game, 67-57. And we'll return in 1 minute to Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. And we'll be back in a minute.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Back at Bradley Center with 108 in the game. Bradley ball down by 10, 67-57. Boy, we've had it all here tonight.
Yeah.
We have had it all with here's Barry outside of three-point range. He'll give it up to Clark. Clark drives through the lane. Shot up. Good for two for a sailor.
Not as fun everywhere.
67-58. And here's a ball turnover. Jump ball to the Bears. This will be Bradley possession. As Quante Berry ties it up with Grant Hurst. Bradley ball left baseline. With 53.8 to go, Bears down by 8. Going to have to mop up the perspiration against two players were laying sprawled out on the floor on that particular event there. They'll flip the towel off the floor, and Sailor Clark will inbounds left baseline. Now, Ashton Boyd is in the game now for three-point shooting. He'll go back to Clark. He'll come into the lane for another layup attempt. Shot up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds for the Bears. 46.4. Grant Hurst trying for a really good hustle that time by Hurst, but it's out of bounds. He couldn't corral it and bring it in. 46.4 to go. Brandon again inbounding. It'll come into Ferguson. Ball knocked in the backcourt by Hurst. He'll have an easy layup for the two-pointers go. Bradley thought it was going out of bounds, I believe, and that time he gave up an easy two-pointer, 69-59. Clark at three-point range. He needs to shoot. Somebody's got to shoot it. Rothwell drives the lane. Down below, shot, no good. Foul on someone. Let's see. All three officials whistle. Fouls on number 23. That'll be McGowan, his third. And shooting 1-1 will be Mason Rothwell with 26.8 in the game. Cleveland up by 10, 69-59. McCleary checks back in for the Bears. And he's going to take Clark out. Clark out with 4 fouls. Also going to check in the Aiden McCleary. Bradley's going to foul, there's no doubt in what they're going to do here. The free throw by Rothwell is good. He'll have another. Got 4 free throws, 3 field goals for a total of 10. Barry out. He's got 4 fouls. He can't foul. Aiden McCleary has no fouls. This is his first time into the game. He can foul with 26.8. Bears down by 9, 69-60. Roswell's next shot is no good. Rebound out long to Hurst of Cleveland in backcourt, and he's going to be fouled. This will be McCleary fouling him. McCleary picks up his third foul of the game with 21.7 to go, and it'll be shooting 3. Clark checks back in for McCleary. Barry checks back in as well after the first free throw attempt. He'll be shooting 2. 21.7 in the game. Looks like the Raiders can hang on here to win. They're up by 9 with 21.7 and shooting 2 free throws. Hurst's shot is no good. He missed another one. He is now 3 for 7. He's missed 4 free throws. McCleary out, Clark in, and Aiden McCleary, no Ken at all. He'll come out, and Quante Berry will check in. One more shot for Hurst. It is up. It is good. So he makes 1 of 2 that time. He's 4 for 8 with 21.7. The lead is 10, 70-60. Here comes Clark on the drive into the lane for the left. Shot is no good. Rebound. Ferguson has it. Back into Rothwell. He'll shoot 2. Shot blocked by Coball. Rebound Cleveland. And they're going to win this game with 10 seconds to go. 9 make it now. The foul in backcourt on Mason Rothwell will pick up the foul. It will be his 4th. And shooting 2 will be number 1, Michael Bell. He's been deadly there tonight. Well, he's 3 or 4. Made a good effort there, 3 or 4. At the Oak medical line with 9 seconds to go. Cleveland's going to swap out 5 for 5 here, so their fans can reward their players on the floor with an ovation. Here comes 4 men now. And one more shot coming up after the first miss. will be Michael Dale. Free throw is up and good, 71-40. Dale, number 1, not 11. And Bradley controlling here as Ashton Boyd going to fire a long three-pointer. Shot no good. Rebound to Cleveland. Game over. Your final score, Raiders 71. And Cleveland 71. Bradley Central 60 as the game ends. So the varsity squad split action tonight. And here on Mix 104.1, we'll take a break. A 2-minute timeout. I'll tell you again the final. Cleveland 71, Bradley 60. We'll be back in 2 minutes with more coverage on the
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do you do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You could save a lot. You could save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
decision to the Raiders. Going to have Coach Clark out here, maybe Coach Gallant to get a chance there. Let's look ahead right now. Let me back up here. Let me first of all mention we got the Bear Trackers Pancake Breakfast coming up Saturday. This Saturday, 8 to 10 at Jenkins Deli for $5. You can get a full meal for $5 for Jenkins at Jenkins Deli to support the Bradley Bear Trackers. That's the track team, cross-country team of Coach Eddie Frazier and his staff. So come out and have a good time. We'll all be there. And we always have a mighty good breakfast there. That's at Jenkins now, 8 to 10, Saturday, the 16th, $5 a plate. Looking at the upcoming boys tournament now, we can actually place some teams in the brackets and finalize the bracket. It will be Walker Valley now getting third place. This is based on the Cleveland win tonight over the Bears. And Bradley will drop to fifth, so here's the matchup now. Let's start with the opening night on Wednesday. Walker Valley Soddy Daisy girls will play at 6 o'clock in the first game of the tournament. One boys game, McMinn County and Soddy Daisy at 7:30 that same night on Wednesday. We'll have the broadcast of Walker Valley and Soddy Daisy with Terry and Greg in that one. And then on Thursday, Valentine's Day the 14th, take your sweetheart to the ball game, because the Walker Valley Soddy Daisy girls winner will take on East Hamilton, and most likely it should be Walker Valley, who got trounced tonight pretty handily, about 30 points at McMinn Central. And they should beat Soddy and then take on East Ham in a quarterfinal game on Thursday. In the early game, that same night, Walker Valley boys will be playing, so you could have Walker Valley back-to-back Thursday on Valentine's Day, and if you'll have the broadcast for both those games there. We look to Friday, the 15th. It'll be the girls' game, Ooltewah and McMinn County at 6 o'clock, followed by Ooltewah and Bradley Central boys' game at 7:30. We will have the broadcast. Steve and I have that for at 7:30 on Friday. The winners from Friday will go on to play on the semis Saturday with the girls at 3 and 6 o'clock. It'll be the Bradley girls for sure at 3, the Cleveland girls for sure at 6 against whoever comes out of the brackets. And on the boys' side, Eastham and Cleveland are already there, so Eastham will play the winner of Brandon Udawal. Cleveland play the winner of Walker Valley or McMinn Saudi Daisy winner there, one of those two there. And that will be at this late game, 7:30 on Saturday. So we're probably going to have 4 games. We hope to have 4 games for you on Saturday. We'll have the Bradley girls at 3, we know. If the Bradley boys beat Udawal, we'll have them at 4:30 on Saturday. We'll have the Cleveland girls at 6 for sure, and the Cleveland boys at 7:30 for sure. So we have at least 3 games for you on the broadcast schedule here on Mix 104.1 on Saturday in District 5 AAA action. Now that takes place at Udawal. It's going to cost you $7 to get in. They're asking for a $2 donation for parking. So go down, support the team. That's a pretty good deal to get in and see a lot of action there on Saturday for our squads. We'll take one more break, and we'll see if Coach Clark, he sometimes spends a lot of time with his team. We'll see. We'll give him another chance. So we'll take one more break, and we'll return in 1 minute with more live coverage on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Your wallet's empty, and you've got bills to pay. What do?
Stop worrying.
Get the cash you need today at Check Into Cash.
We offer payday advances, auto title loans, and lots of ways to put the cash you need in your pocket today.
And we make it quick, easy, and confidential.
So stop worrying and stop in to Check Into Cash today.
Visit checkintocash.com for the store near you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
In there, sometimes he does that. Here's the unofficial scoring for the Bears. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures. It was really spread out well. Quante Berry with 12, Ashton Boyd with 6, Sater Clark with 10, Trey Curry with 10 before he fouled out. 8 from Tyler Ferguson, 2 from C.J. Wesley, 10 from Mason Rothwell, 2 from Ricky McClary. Also playing but not scoring was Tucker Green and Aiden McClary. So four guys in double figures. I miscounted there. For Cleveland High School, they had a couple of guys that fouled out, but they were led by Graham Hurst with 28 points. 6 3-pointers in the first half of play, 5 of them in the first quarter. He was just untouchable. 28 points for Hurst, 14 for Isaiah Johnson. He fouled out. 11 for Jacoby Wood. He fouled out. 6 from Michael Dale. 5 from Darius Howard. 6 from Clay McGowan. Alex Williams picked up 3. Nye Armstrong played, did not score. Logan Coball played, but did not score tonight for the Raiders. So that should be a 71-60 final score there. And I don't see Coach Clark yet, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. Mr. Morgan Denny back to the studio. We're going to sign off for now by just telling you well, let's see. Let me review quickly. The girls, the Barretts, won their game handily tonight. 55-36 the final score. 55-36 that score there, the Bears. And let me give you the update on the records. The Bears now 25-3, 12-0 in the district play. Cleveland drops to 15-13, and 9-3 in district play. The boys, the Bears lost tonight, so they're 16-9 overall, 6-6 in district play, and will come up in 5th place. Cleveland Cruise at 23-4 and 10-2 in district play, so they're locked into 2nd. Eastham, of course, is the winner of the district for the regular season. So we're going to wrap it up from here and send it back to the studio. I'm going to look one more time. I don't see Coach coming yet. And we're going to wrap it up and go ahead up now. So for Steve Wills, this is Gary Yeoman, Morgan Denny back to the studio. We'll say join us Wednesday night. Walker Valley Girls playing at 6 o'clock. And then join us Thursday, the Bradley boys playing at 7:30 Thursday. We'll have those broadcasts. Steve and I will have that broadcast for you on Thursday. And then we'll have the Bradley girls playing at 3 o'clock Saturday, the Cleveland girls at 6. The Cleveland boys playing at 7:30. And Bradley, if they beat Udawal on Friday, will play at 4:30 in that second game of the day against East Hamilton. So we're going to say good night, God bless, and go Bears.